Pat and Stella, real quick before we get started, we want to show you this huge line of people waiting to get into the House of Representatives. Inside the House of Representatives, the Appropriations Committee is still debating the school funding bill. Now, over here on the Senate, across the plaza, they just started in the Appropriations Committee debating this bill. They are running way late after a floor debate on a school safety bill went way long this morning. The Senate Appropriations meeting was supposed to start at 1. It started at least 2.5 hours late, and they are just getting started. So it is shaping up to be a long, long night here at the state capitol. Now, this K-12 funding bill, they're identical in the House and Senate. It includes $273 million for teacher raises that would go to districts before the next school year even starts. And it also has $100 million in discretionary money for districts to spend on things like buildings and buses and classrooms and even support staff. Here's how the governor says he'll get the money. Here's the breakdown. First, he says an improving economy paired with state government running more efficiently will be most of the money. That's where most of the surplus comes from. Beyond that, Governor Ducey says lower Medicaid costs will help create budget room. The state also expects to get $22 million from Medicaid drug rebates, and it plans to levy a higher hospital assessment fee to create about another $30 million to help pay for this plan. This plan also gives teachers a 10% raise for next year. That's a new 9% raise coupled with a 1% raise that was already coming. But it doesn't meet all of their demands, and it also leaves out staff who doesn't have a class roster, and that includes art music teachers and even music teachers.
I don't think it meets it yet, no, absolutely not, but I think it's a step in the right direction, but this is only the start. We have to keep going after this.
What I want to know is, if I'm not a teacher, why does it say art education on my master's degree?
And so about a few hundred teachers still here today. Earlier today it was packed. That crowd has dwindled as these deliberations and debates have gone on in the House of Representatives and the Senate. And there is one more source of money for this K-12 budget that could impact you in a big way if you live in the Tucson Unified School District. If you're a homeowner or a property owner in there, it involves property taxes, desegregation, and about $16 million. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll tell you why one lawmaker calls it all vicious. We're live at the state capitol. Kevin Boughton, KGUN 9 on your side.